So this is the weekly journal for the third week of April for the year 2022. This is gonna be an interesting one because the other two journals had a lot of positives. I traded nicely. I broke some rules, took some bad trades, but overall I kept myself in track on between the limits of what is normal. But this week, things started to go downhill a little bit. Mostly because I think I started to have some more pressure, some added pressure because I had a good run, and some of it has to do with a little bit more overconfidence. And my morning routines, you can see this week, I did not follow through with them. I did not really have uh, I did not really sleep well these days, and it started on Friday from the last day where I had a tiny loss, continued on Monday where I didn't do my morning routine, and this last Friday did the same where I broke all of my rules. I started. You can see that my emotions started to affect my performance. Uh, I avoided trades, and then I wasn't ready. So pretty much, so the trades that I saw, I was not taking them. So and I ended up taking trades that were not good quality. So actually, it's the first week that not a single day I take only big quality trades or more. So that's very telling, and I'm trying to understand why. I think as the weeks progress throughout the month, I start to get overconfident if I'm winning, and I stop taking care of my sleep, taking care of my daily routine, and I start to become more lazy. So I think that's something that I need to address. That's a personal issue that needs to be addressed. And another thing that I did, so one thing that I did this month was, unlike other months, was to remove my profit, my profit. I removed my unrealized gains from my montage, not my montage, from one of the windows, and I hide the profit, another profit window, and that worked at first. But I think now what is happening is that my subconscious is so used to focus on the money and maybe my personality. There is like a monster that wants to come out, and that wants to manifest that aggression, that desire to be right and to make money my way, and to feel proud and to prove people wrong and to feel special. That's what comes out and messes up the plan, and that's something that I need to control because yesterday, well, not yesterday, on Friday, where I broke all of my rules. It's unlike me to do that. I had it's been a long time since I removed my stop loss. It's been months since I did it once. So, and I did it twice on Friday, and I think that's nothing but the effort from my subconscious to fight to do things its way and not the correct way that I have to do. So it's a self control issue, um, that's addressed psychologically. But what I'm experiencing is the backlash of trying to fix it, and that happens when I allow myself to get tired, when I give it power, when I feed it, pretty much. That's when it starts to take control little by little, and that's, you can see here when it starts to happen, when I start to be careless, when I start to be lazy with my morning routine, and so that's when I start to lose control over that. And so for next week, the plan is to well, I'm getting a little bit ahead. So I went over my daily reviews, and I had a good day. I think the only good day was Wednesday. I wasn't able to trade on Thursday because of a personal matter. But uh, Monday and Tuesday were not really good days. I was traded emotion. I was trading emotionally. So at that point, I should have done my best to get back on track. And then on Wednesday, I managed to have an excellent day, despite everything, despite having two bad trades. So that was a good attempt. But then I got pulled back into the same habits and ended up with an equally bad day to the good day. So you can see I made 3.6 and I managed to take it all back 3.3 with a loss. So it's not a it's a it's a bad week in that regard. Uh, it's obvious that it's my habits and my sleep and my routine in the mornings. So one of the things that I need to do for next week to avoid these issues from continuing happening, it's maybe I have to start recording earlier. Maybe I need to start the recording. This means longer videos for the live trading, but that is gonna be even more accountability than I have now, because I'm gonna be forced to do the morning routine and not skip it. I'm gonna be forced to go over what I have to do for the day, and there is no cheats. I cannot do everything quick and then start the day. So that's maybe one thing that I have to do for next week. And the other thing is sleep. Not allow myself to be distracted by other things in my personal life, so that I can go to bed early and then wake up early and just enjoy trading. And continue my affirmations. I changed some things in my affirmations, and I'm gonna change some things in my playbook to shift the focus even more to process, because one of my vision goals is talks about money. And I removed my my reversal trades from R3 and R4, because they were they never appear, and they never manifest. Usually when you have an inside day and the stock runs all the way up to R4, it just goes back and forth between R3 and R4, and it just settles at R4. So I never had an opportunity to even test it that well. So I got rid of it on my playbook. This is the new version. So now on an inside day, I just make shorts at R3 and longs at S3, and it made it shorter. So this is what I'm gonna have to go over every morning to remind myself not to not to not to trade outside those setups. And here I have my affirmations, and here on my playbook, my trading vision, to provide for myself and my family. All of these things are very outcome focused, but and that's meant to just give you a like something to strive for. But at this point, I think my focus relies so much on outcome that I don't think it's healthy to look at this every morning. So I am making a conscious decision to change this. For example, uh, to to trade, my vision will be to enjoy trading, uh, to be a process focus trader. To care only about my setups and expect nothing from my trades. Another thing that I could add here is to reap the rewards from my work, not from shortcuts. And my main goal, you have to have one of these things. I want to grow 20% monthly goal, but I want to break no rules in a month. So I might have to continue working on this to work on this. But this is just an example of my playbook. I used to trade 5-minute orbs, 5-minute opening range breakouts, but these are too those were too hard to do, especially when you don't have a system that takes into consideration the kind of day the stock is gonna have. So yeah, so that's it for the weekly journaling. I think I need to rest more and to have a little bit more of accountability and to continue the hard work with psychology. So I believe that's all I can do for now.